Hello there. Okay, so the other day I was thinking about something that I'm surprised I haven't brought up many times before, because it's actually something of great importance to almost everyone, not everyone, but most people, in some way or other, either directly or indirectly. I think we all know someone who is heterosexual, so this would apply to them, or to you if you happen to be heterosexual, or even perhaps even if you're not really sure, haven't thought this through. But in any event, let's just talk about what would be considered traditional heterosexual sex, also known as intercourse. Okay, now this is the thing that I have it's funny, I've never thought about this before, but from what I have seen and heard about, talking to people over time, over my lifetime, people from around the world, really, mostly Canadian, but also American and European. Seriously, I mean, people from all over the world, don't seem to have, from what I've noticed, a lot of creative ideas about how intercourse should take place. And I have something to say about this. Okay, this is like extremely important. Okay, now physiologically, it would almost seem, like, if you didn't know the answer, like if you didn't know the statistics, like just the way women are built, it would not seem even physiologically possible for a woman to have an orgasm during intercourse. But some women do. It does happen. Some women don't. Another interesting thing is over time, over a woman's lifespan, just the way nervous tissue is developed over time, women tend to have more pleasurable feelings in their genital area during sex, including in the vagina, even though there's not a lot of nerve endings in the vagina. In any event, more physical pleasure becomes possible over time. And conversely, really young women tend to get, generally speaking, less physical enjoyment from intercourse. All in all, intercourse does not appear to be designed to maximize sexual pleasure for the female. Having said this, there is a technique in which a woman, or like a female, can have mind-blowing orgasms, many mind-blowing orgasms in one session of intercourse, pretty much guaranteed every time. It's just a matter of technique. And from what I've seen and heard, and just my own observation about what people know, as far as I can tell, nobody, other than maybe one other person that I know of, who may or may not be deceased now, knows the proper technique. It's like, watch porn. Is there a lot of creativity in the way intercourse is done? Not really at all. No, it's all the same. Like, everyone does it the same. So it's interesting that nobody knows how to, really, honestly, it's like nobody as far as I can tell, no one on the planet, or almost no one on the planet, even knows how to do this. But there is a surefire technique. How do I know this? Well, once upon a time I was 14 years old, and I had a boyfriend, and he knew this technique. And I gotta tell you something, I'm 14 years old, so I'm just thinking, okay, when is this gonna be over with? Because this is not doing anything for me. Why are we even doing this? This is like so boring. Okay, but he in particular, it's like, now he's doing something completely and utterly different. And I'm thinking, really? What are you doing? This is like even worse than usual, way worse, and just like embarrassing. And can you please stop? Like, I didn't say this, but it's what I'm thinking in my head. Please, what are you doing? Stop. This is awful. I sure hope this is done soon. But no, he knew what he was doing. Like, probably maybe the only man on earth in history who knew what he was doing. So what I don't understand is, why doesn't everyone know about this? And why isn't this always done? Because, surprise, it was something that 30 years later, I remember quite vividly. It's like impossible not to remember, because it's just, from the perspective of an inexperienced teenager who doesn't even like intercourse at all, being introduced to this really mind-blowing experience. I feel quite certain that the only way it wouldn't work is if, I guess, some people are born anatomically different from the norm, and maybe in that case that might not work, but otherwise I'm pretty sure this would work every time. Okay, so do you want to know? I'm sure you want to know. You're probably curious. What is this technique? Okay, well, okay, first of all, there seems to be this perception that intercourse should be done in a rapid manner, or especially like it's considered like this. I guess this feels good for men. I guess that's what I'm assuming. And you know what? I guess for women too. But if you have to have boring intercourse, why not? But no, the thing is, okay. First of all, it's okay. Now that's gonna get complicated. To explain, it's hard to explain. I'm gonna be honest. It's hard to explain. Okay, so it's instead of in and out quickly at a regular rate of speed. Why didn't I shut off the ringer on my phone? This is just like, I'm not redoing this. I'm not starting over. Okay. Okay, so basically we're talking about from the beginning, okay? One hard thrust, okay? So now it's like pelvis to pelvis, like physical contact, okay? You like pause, okay? So now you're connected for a moment, okay? So then the man, okay, I'm basically talking about the missionary position, which I know everyone thinks is incredibly boring. Trust me, this is not boring. Okay, so the man like pauses in that position, like where you're connected, pelvis to pelvis, okay, and then so the man then retreats slowly, okay, and then another intense, like I guess it's fast, but like one fast thrust again, like basically the same thing. Okay, one fast thrust and pause. Okay, once you have that physical contact, your bodies are touching. Okay, pause. And it's hard though because it's like so different. But no, you just stop. Just be there from like, I don't know, count to 2. I'm not sure. Okay, see, that's the thing. I don't even know exactly what this is, but I know what it's not. I know if you get it right, like seriously, if it takes you a lifetime to practice this and you finally get it right, you'll be glad. It'll be worth it, believe me, trust me. Okay, so yeah, so it's like one, okay, thrust, and then pause, okay, pause. And then another really hard, deep thrust, okay, and then pause. And then another one, okay, and now do that, I don't know how many times. Do it a few times. See, I haven't, it's been 30 years, okay? So just, that's what you're gonna do. It's gonna be like a slow thing overall, rather than a fast thing. So in out, it's just gonna be like, well, it's like, the thrust is fast, but then you stop, okay? And then another one, and then slowly over time, then you speed up, but slowly, right? So instead of just like, and then pause. Eventually it's gonna be more like, and then just very gradually pick up this pace. The thing is, like, the reason why this works is it's like there's clitoral stimulation, right? Okay, in the pausing, right? And then over time, the gradual increase in the rate of movement. Believe me, trust me. This is like, if you are a guy and you want your woman to just be like, think you're a god, work on this until you get it right. And I don't even know, right? I don't know. This is from my memory. Trust me though, like, this is the only way. The only way it should ever be done, really. Why does no one know this? Okay, so this is what I was saying the other day, 1984, I gathered some knowledge that everyone should know, that no one seems to know. But you should all know, and hopefully now you know. Try it, and if you are a female, or if you're not, intercourse isn't your thing, whatever, but pass on the knowledge. Like, pass on this information. It's important, right? Like, why shouldn't women enjoy sex? And I'm pretty sure men really enjoy when women enjoy sex, right? So, win-win for heterosexual couples. And I guess, I'm not sure how this would work, like, like, let's say a lesbian couple was doing this with, like, a strap-on. Is that going to work the same way? I'm not sure. I should try this. Could be fun, I'm sure. Right? Yeah, see, I'm not really good at taking my own advice. But anyways, no, so there you go. There's the information people have been asking. Now you know. passing on my knowledge. Have fun. Enjoy.